Georgia, wrap me up in all I want you. In my arms, will let me hold you. I'll never let you go again like I did or used to say. I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you. Georgia pulled me in, I asked to love her. Once again you fell, I caught you. I'll never let you go again like I did or I used to say. I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you. I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you.
I just need someone in my life to give it structure, to handle all the selfish ways I'd spend my time without her. You're everything I want, but I can't deal with all your lovers. You're saying I'm the one, but it's your actions that speak louder. Giving me love and you are down and need another. I've gotta get away and let you go. I've gotta get over. But I love you so. When we're out in a crowd, laughing loud and nobody knows why. When we're lost at a club, getting drunk and you give me that smile. Going home in the back of a car and your hand touches mine. When we're done making love and you look up and give me those eyes, 'cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I miss high, every bye, every I love you you've ever said. 'Cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. When we're done making love and you look up and give me those eyes, 'cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. All the small things you do.
I think we could do it if we tried. If only to say you're mine. Sophia, know that you and I shouldn't feel like a crime. I think we could do it if we tried. If only to say you're mine. Sophia, know that you and I shouldn't feel like a crime. You know I'll do anything you ask me to. But oh my God, I think I'm in love with you. Standing here alone now, think that we could drive around. I just wanna say how I love you with your head down. Baby, you don't gotta fight, I'll be here till the end of time. Wishing that you were mine, pull you in, it's alright. I think we could do it if we tried. If only to say you're mine. Sophia, know that you and I shouldn't feel like a crime.
do. And then I can tell myself not to ride along with you. I had all and most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Oh, take me back to the night we met. When the night was full of terrors and your eyes were filled with tears, when you had not touched me yet. Oh, take me back to the night we met. I had all and most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back to the night we met. Alabama, Arkansas, hard to love my mind by, not the way that I do love you. Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. God, I've never loved one like you. And oh my, you're my best friend, I scream into the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing pleased me more than you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Take me home, mother, I'm coming home. I'll follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. God, I never loved one like you. Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls, I'll be here everywhere with you. We laugh until we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Nothing new is sweeter than with you. And in the street we run free, like it's only you and me. Geez, you're something to see. Oh, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you.
We wander through a foreign town. Strangely, there's nobody else around. So you open your dress and show me your toes on the swing set at the old playground. And when you go away, I still see sunlight on your face in my rear view. Sunsets, I wanna hear your voice. A love that nobody could destroy. Photographs like crowded cars, book covers that we both adored. And when you go away, I still see you with sunlight on your face in my rear view. This always happens to me this way. Visions of such sweet days. I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you. Only if you knew how much I liked you. But I watch your eyes as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than the blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave
her holding your hand, put your arm around her shoulder. Now I'm getting colder, but how could I hate her? She's such an angel, but then again kinda wish she were dead. As she walks by, what a sight for sore eyes, brighter than a blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. I wish I were wish I you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were.
I laughed at something dumb today and thought you love it, but forgot you're gone. I still save screenshots you never see, as if part of me believes you still care. I'm not waiting, just not fully here either. You took half of me when you left and didn't say goodbye. I'm still talking like you're listening, still living like you might come back. I deleted your name, but kept the number in case you remember mine. I sleep on my side of the bed, but it doesn't feel like mine. My friends ask if I'm okay, I smile and say I'm better, but I'm not. You took half of me and didn't look back. And now I talk softer, move slower, love less, just in case. I'm still here, but not home. You left quietly, and half of me followed the rest. Just stay waiting. I wrote you letters, folded in prayers, signed with hope, mailed to the sky. Like maybe God was collecting them in pockets he never that only flicker when no one was looking. I used to think silence meant wait longer, so I did. I waited through seasons, through broken clocks, through emptying boxes and birthday cakes. With fewer candles, I told myself some love is just delayed, not denied. But God doesn't write bad, not with answers, not with reasons, not even with goodbyes. Just silence and more silence until you learn to call it peace. I prayed for you long after you stopped thinking of me. I thought if I knelt lower, if I cried quieter, the universe would have no choice but to hear. But maybe some prayers are just echoes we have to live with. God doesn't write back, and you didn't either. And maybe that's the same kind of mercy. I stopped sending letters. I started sending myself. less needing, less hard to hold, less noticeable in your crowded life. I shrank my voice until it fit between your excuses. I shrank my dreams until they didn't bump into yours. I practiced smiling without asking. I practiced staying even when the air felt like walking away. I thought if I could become small enough, you would finally hold me properly. But you didn't. You just made more space for yourself. I wanted to be less because you made being more look like a crime. I folded myself into apologies you never asked for but expected, and you still called me too much. I erased my needs like pencil lines you smudged with indifference. I learned how to take up less oxygen and still suffocate. I didn't lose you, I lost myself. I wanted to be less because I thought that's how you'd love me more, but you loved me less anyway. And now I'm trying to find the parts I erased.
Babe, you got me twisting and turning, twisting and turning during my sleep. You got me reaching my limits, tears on my face and they taste like deceit. Your actions fuel the voices, I hear the voices in my head. You're late again tonight, crushing my heart as I cry on the bed. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you're now on your own. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. Hey, all of my friends are saying I have to get over your pretty face. So I booked a trip to Stockholm, where all of my nights will feel like the day. I tried to bury the pain somewhere deep, but it came to the surface again. So I let the pieces of my heart lying on the ground to be washed by the rain. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on
You didn't ask why I was crying. You just tilted your head and said, "You're beautiful like this," like pain was a painting you could hang in your memory. You didn't hold me, you just watched like someone admiring a house on fire. I guess some people only love what they can't fix, what they don't have to stay for. You liked me better when I was breaking, when I was bending, when I was trying not to fall. I smiled through tears because that's what girls like me are trained to do. He said I was beautiful when I cried, but he never tried to stop it. He kissed my cheeks like he was congratulating a sunset for disappearing. He said I was beautiful, but he let me fall apart in his hands. There's a difference between seeing someone and saving them, but you never learned it. You loved the way I shattered quietly. Maybe you thought you were staying by not leaving, but you left long before I broke. He said I was beautiful when I cried, and maybe he meant it, but beauty was never supposed to hurt this much. He said I was beautiful, but you never held me. I didn't love you out, didn't chase you, didn't storm out of rooms or write your name on napkins in bars. I loved you like turning off a lamp when the light was too much, but you needed to rest. You never had to earn it. I handed you every soft part of me without asking for a single reason to keep them. And maybe that was the problem. I loved you gently, like wind through curtains, like holding your wrist instead of your hand, like leaving space so you'd have room to come closer. But you never did. You just took the quiet and filled it with your absence. I didn't need poems, I just needed a glance that said you noticed how much I bent without breaking. People think love has to be loud to last, but I know now it also has to be received. I love 'cause I never made it hard to leave. You never hurt me, you just never held me the way I did.
You see, this is how life should be. It don't take more than your eyes to see. You could be everything in the world to me. My lady, forever my girl to be. I wanna wake up with you tomorrow. If I can get the genie out that bottle, I'll put you on my list and wish you here. My vision of you is crystal clear. Why you so crazy? Why miss your play, man? You always lying, saying that you're having my baby. You know, long on my lady now. Why you still patient? You been sweating me lately. You threaten my safety. See, I ain't having that, you're driving me crazy. You can play some but just like I'm driving Miss Daisy. Girl, why do you hate me? Why do you date me? How could you blame me? I'm feeling you, baby. She's a diva, I'm Mona Lisa. You're so exotic, you know you got it. I wanna love ya, I'm thinking of ya. You're supermodel, do the wah wah, I'ma follow. Hey, 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 I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now walk it out.
Somebody, anybody, rock the dilly bomber. Tell me how you feel about it. Let your body talk, walk like you got it good. Do the body rock a drop, pop Hollywood. We make it happen.
I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now walk it out. You see, this is how life should be. It don't take more than your eyes to see. You could be everything in the world to me. My lady, forever my girl to be. I wanna wake up with you tomorrow. If I can get the genie out that bottle, I'll put you on my list and wish you here. My vision of you is crystal clear. Until I come back home, burning up the minutes on my cellular phone. Talking at you, think you like it better when I'm gone, or you think you like it better when I'm wrong. I think I heard him say it in a song. You understand women a little better when you're grown. And I'm an internationally known MC, so there's some things I don't condone. And no, I'm not afraid to be alone. I ain't looking for love, I got my own. I wonder how you got that on, and what dummy you got to let you rock that stone.
She's a diva, I'm Mona Lisa. You're so exotic, you know you got it.
I wanna love ya, I'm thinking of ya. You're supermodel, do the wah wah, I'ma follow. Hey, 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 I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now break it down.
You used to look at me like there was something only we knew, and maybe that was enough. But then your eyes started sliding past mine like I'd become just part of the room, not someone you wanted to keep. I said your name and you blinked like I'd interrupted something you didn't invite me into. You didn't mean to, but that moment cut sharper than any argument we never had. We never had. The way you turned away without standing up, without walking out, just look somewhere else. And I felt like a door you meant to close, but didn't want to touch. You kept talking, but the warmth left your voice like someone changed the station halfway through my sentence. You didn't have to leave to make it clear you already had. The way you turned away was quiet but final, and I haven't looked at mirrors the same since. You never said goodbye, but your eyes never came back. The way you turned away was quiet but final, and I haven't looked at mirrors the same since. You never said goodbye, but your eyes never came back. I practiced of love in the mirror for a week, but the moment never felt right. And you never looked long enough to see it on my lips. I practiced asking you to stay, but you always left first. I thought maybe if I got it right, you'd hear what I meant without me needing to say it. There are so many things I practiced, lines rehearsed in the dark So many things I practiced, but none of them fit in your sentence.
Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. How's it going? These girls, many are deceivers. You made me a believer. For you, I wish it me river, I wish it me river. Girl, let's make our Sundays evening great again. Go picnic, cheap wine, expensive love again. And if you like me and you, we could be more than friends. Kinda, I want you to be my lover. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Someone else beginning, oh baby, be me. If you are sick, I thought about you might hit it. Oh baby, one more up on me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more up on me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more up on me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more up on me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Let's make our Sundays evening great again. Go picnic, cheap wine, expensive love again. And if you like me and you, we could be more than friends. Kinda, I want you to be my lover. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier.
That it hurt when you left. Right after I told you I didn't feel okay. And I know it wasn't cruel on purpose, but it felt like you didn't know how much of me was breaking in that moment. And I just needed you to stop talking and see me. What I wanted to say was that I still think about the way you never looked back after closing the door. Like that was the most normal thing two people who used to love each other could do. And I kept thinking maybe you'd come back for the words I never said. But that's not who you are. And I don't think it ever was. What I wanted to say was that you didn't have to fix it, you just had to hear it. I wasn't asking you to stay just to make me feel like my sadness wasn't too much. I wish I had told you that I knew you were slipping months once before you said it out loud, that I watched you pull away in the small things. The way you answered, the way you stopped asking. And what I wanted to say was that I still loved you, even when it felt like you didn't deserve it anymore. But I was too afraid. You turned my softness into something inconvenient. What I wanted to say was that you hurt me in quiet ways, and that I forgive you. But that doesn't mean I'm not still carrying. I thought if I stayed quiet, you'd lean in. But all I did was teach you that my silence was comfort. So this is everything I wanted to say. And maybe someday you'll hear it in a song that sounds a little too familiar.
With a gangster, I swear. She wanna pull up on a throwback Thursday. Pretty baby wanna do me that day. Ah, yeah. I'll be the only one she want, and she have is it. Dog games for this, she don't wanna play. Mona Lisa, she dey make my heart go racing. It's so crazy. If money not they come, she say baby you're the one. Everything I want, she say consider it done. Everything I do, she my number one fan. Nobody can come between us. If money not they come, she say baby you're the one. Everything I want, she say consider it done. Everything I do, she my number one fan. Nobody can come. I say a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. I say a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. Roda, oh oh, Roda, 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 oh oh, Roda, Roda, oh oh, Roda, Roda, oh oh, Roda. Roda, dance it for me. Oh, Roda, Roda, dance it for me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Roda, have you seen my Roda? No baby fan like my Roda. She don't want me deadly. Brother, take it back, you dey make me lively. Say how you feel me. Bounce it back, you dey look so lovely. Got me dizzy, the way you I'm a little baby, you got me. Chuma Africa, baby, you got me, yeah. Got me dizzy, the way you I'm a little baby, you got me. Chuma Africa, baby, you got me, yeah. I sense a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. I sense a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. Roda, 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 oh oh, Roda, 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 oh oh, Roda, 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 oh oh, Roda, 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 oh oh, Roda. Rhoda, dance it for me. Oh, Rhoda. Rhoda, dance it for me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Rhoda. I'm using my Rhoda. No baby fine like my Rhoda.
I tried to tell you that I wasn't okay, but you looked at the clock and said something about dinner. And I knew right then this wasn't the kind of love that could hold all of me. You asked how my day was, and I tried to answer honestly, but halfway through the part where I said I cried on the train again, you said traffic was awful, and I stopped. You didn't have to shout or walk out, you just kept changing the subject. And then eventually I forgot how to finish a sentence without apologizing. You changed the subject and I changed myself, became quieter, shorter, smaller, until I wasn't interrupting your comfort anymore. I used to start stories with too much detail, now I only say it's fine, even when it isn't, because you made it clear you like the version of me that didn't take up time. I told you once that I needed you to ask, but you blinked and said, can we talk about it later? And we never did. You changed the subject, and I changed my expectations. Stopped thinking you'd meet me where it hurt. Stopped believing my honesty was something you'd want. Sometimes silence doesn't come from peace. It comes from being trained not to speak when no one's listening. You changed the subject, and I don't start them.
They wanna play what they know, I wanna play in your mind. Sleep until too comatose, still in the club line on time. They love a party, they'll never know you more than a stranger walking across the street. They love a party, they'll never know you like I do. Caught up in a blank canvas, silent and numb. In a blank canvas, I was so bored, but I'm enchanted now. Caught up in a blank canvas, silent and numb. In a blank canvas, I was so
distracted, too psychopathic, mismatching. I pedal backwards, monotony, my kind of vanish. Follow me, we'll find a balance. Anything to get your ass outside. Over mornings, we'll have our nights. Butter lights where problems hide, like rumblefish by a riverside. Swimming to a bullet, feel like static from a TV set. Only dream in color when we sleep because we hit reset. Panic for a disco queen, a neon maze a mile away. Yeah, they love to party, but they'll never know you anyway. Caught up in a blank canvas, silent and numb. In a blank canvas, I was so bored, but I'm enchanted now. Caught up in a blank canvas, silent and numb. In a blank canvas, I was so bored, but I'm enchanted now.
I'm not crying, but I still feel like something is leaking out of me. I smile now when people ask, but it's the kind you can wipe off with a better question. I don't talk about you, but I still rewrite the past in my head, just quieter now. This isn't healing, it's just not bleeding. This isn't moving on, just standing still in prettier clothes. I'm not fine, just silent. I don't count the days, but I still feel how long it's been since someone looked at me like I stayed whole. I stopped writing, but that doesn't mean I ran out of things to say. People say I'm strong, but they never see how many versions of me I lost along the way. This isn't healing, it's surviving with better manners and dimmer lights. I'm not drowning, but I'm not breathing right. They say time does something, but maybe it just dulls the noise, not the ache. I'm not healing, just pretending better.
Hedonist, decadence, ignorance is bliss. The answer is the question I don't ever miss. What the fuck is practice every time I drop a hit? Should've paid for promo, but he put it on his wrist. Career dead, like the faces in my pocket. He turned fed, yeah, I heard how he was talking. All they mad, how they tweaking when I'm dropping. Screaming sad boy was the scripture, yeah, and Eden was the prophet.
In American English, hedonist, hedonist. In British English, hedonist, hedonist.
from the place of the lost souls. Red bandana, ain't banging no Bosco. 215 Glock 9 free Rondo. I ain't from that part of town, cause I'm still gun-toed. You ain't keep a rock, bitch. Rolling Stone, tongue out for the fronto. She look just like Misa Misa, she fresh out the death note. Like Dushina got me eyes, I ain't never seen foes. Only thing I want, neck, and depressed hoes.
Hedonist. Hedonist. In British English. Hedonist. Hedonist.
I used to leave before they could walk away first. Used to shrink before the question came, so it would hurt less when the silence answered. But lately I sit longer in rooms that don't love me back, and still I breathe. I stay with myself, even on quiet days, even when the mirror doesn't smile first. I stopped running from the ache and started calling it home. I don't wait at the door anymore, don't rehearse what I'll say if they change their mind. I water my plants and they don't leave, they don't leave when I speak too much. The light comes slower, but it still comes, and I still deserve it. I stay with myself, even when no one does, even when I'm not easy to hold. I hold what's left of me like it matters. I'm not healed, but I'm here, and I don't flinch when it's quiet anymore. I stay, and that is enough. She was in the middle of saying I just wish, when your eyes move to your phone. She paused, not for effect, but because she realized it didn't matter how the sentence ended. You nodded like you heard her, but your silence felt like a hallway with no echo. She disappeared mid-sentence, not because she wanted to, but because words mean nothing when they fall into a room already closing. She used to explain why she cried, but now just turns away before it starts. She doesn't ask where you've been, just smiles like she's not home either. You still say you can talk to me, but only when there's nothing left to say. She disappeared mid-sentence, left pieces of herself and unfinished thoughts. You called her quiet, but never asked who made her so. You say she changed, but never wonder how much explaining she gave up on. She still speaks, just not to you. I wore the dress you liked, even when it didn't feel like me. Painted my lips red, though I never liked how it looked in the mirror. And I laughed at jokes I didn't understand, because you smiled when I stayed quiet. So I learned to keep the truth in my teeth. It wasn't always a lie. Sometimes I really wanted to be that girl, the one who never cried too much or asked you where you'd been. I became someone else for you, someone easier to love, someone who didn't need to be seen to feel wanted. And when you kissed her, I pretended it was me. I talked softer so your silence wouldn't sound so loud. I shrank in the photos just to fit beside you. Your friends called me sweet because I nodded more than I spoke, but they didn't know I was erasing myself, one sorry at a time. I told myself it was love, but it felt more like a performance. Like if I smiled long enough, you'd stay for the curtain call. I became someone else for you, the version you could hold without asking questions. You loved her because she never made you feel like you had to try. I wonder if you miss me, or just the girl who let you leave without asking for more. I'm learning to be myself again, and it's quieter now, but somehow more real than it ever was with you. I talk softer than left. But I still missed you when you sat 6 inches away. You said I was your girl, like it was a favor, but only when I didn't ask to be seen. You touched my hair with a softness that didn't reach your eyes, and somehow that hurt more than hands ever could. I know love's not a fire, but this one didn't even warm me, just lit the room enough to watch myself fade. Love shouldn't hurt this quietly, shouldn't feel like a door closing 1 inch every day. I never saw you leave, but somehow you're gone, and I'm still standing in the same silence you taught me to survive in. You called it peace, but I called it forgetting. How to speak, how to breathe without checking if it bothered you. I said I'm fine in the same tone I use when I lie to myself at 2 a.m. in an empty car. You gave me roses that never remembered my birthday. You held my waist, but not my weight. Love shouldn't hurt this quietly, not like chipped porcelain on lips too soft to scream. You never broke me, you just stopped holding on and called that grace. I don't remember your goodbye, maybe because you never said it, but I remember how the light turned cold when you smiled, like I was too much, even when I was nothing at all. And that's how you loved me, like a silent song that played until I forgot what music feels like. He said I was warm, like the sun coming through the curtains, but he only stayed long enough to enjoy the light. Never cared to know the cold that came after. He touched my hands like I was precious, but never asked what they had held. Never wondered what made me flinch when love came too close, or why I smiled like I had something to hide. He said I was easy to be with, but that just meant I never asked for more than what he already gave away to everyone else. He only held the surface, never reached for the parts of me I kept quiet just to feel wanted. He loved my softness as long as it didn't speak. He loved my laughter, but not what came underneath. I showed him poems I never read out loud to anyone. He said they were beautiful, but never asked who they were about, or why the endings always faded mid-sentence. I let him see me without makeup on the days I couldn't hold it together. kissed my forehead, but never stayed long enough to see the tears just waiting behind my hair. He called me deep, but swam in the shallow part, and wondered why I never felt safe. He only held the surface, never pulled the thread too far, in case the whole thing unraveled. He liked me better when I was smiling, when I wasn't asking to be loved for real. Maybe it's my fault for letting someone stay in the doorway and calling it home. But now I know love doesn't flinch when it sees you cry and still chooses to stay. So next time someone reaches for my hands, I'll ask if they want to hold what's underneath the skin, where the story begins, not just the part that's soft to touch. I said nothing for 100 nights. You held my hand, but looked to the right. I smiled quiet so you wouldn't ask. You said I was easy, and I wore that like a mask. You loved me when I disappeared. You kissed my hair, but never came near. I'm not soft anymore, not the way you like. Stop crying in whispers and breaking in the light. You called me gentle, but only when I died inside. I wore sleeves in the middle of July. You said I was lovely and never asked why. I bled slowly so you wouldn't see. I stayed small so you could breathe. You said I was perfect, but men don't change. You needed silence to keep me caged. I'm not soft anymore. I'm not trying to forget. I'm still singing low, but not to let you live. You loved me most when I had nothing left to give. I know what you meant when you said you're kind. You meant I was easy to leave behind. I still speak softly, but now you don't get to listen. I still know the way like it never ends. The window's cracked from last July. My voice still lives here. I think it's shy. I touch the door like it might scream. You said you'd be back, you never mean what you mean. I left myself in the room on the night you left. I stayed in the silence like it was all I had left. My shadow slept on the floor. I closed the light, but never the door. The bed remembers what you forgot. How I held my breath just to not get caught. The air still hurts in the same place where your name echoed like a prayer misplaced. I talked to walls until they broke. I said I'm fine, like it was a joke. I left myself in the room with the ghost of us. The version of me that still believed in trust. I folded like the note you never read, and slept beside the things you said. The carpet knows my knees. The mirror won't look back. Your scent is gone, but I still crack. I walked out slow, left the light dim. You took everything except her. She stayed in. I don't speak much these days. My thoughts just echo through the light. You said you loved the way I stayed, but never noticed I was fading. You hold me like a secret, then forget me in the morning. I trace the places we've been, like bruises under clothing. I'm made of pie, this scar. You wait on me and tear me thin. I stay even when I break, and call it love for your sake. But I don't know how much more I can take. I collect all your almost, like dried petals in my book. There's beauty in pretending, but it's not as soft as it looks. You say I'm your favorite calm, then rage when I stay silent. You hold me like I'm glass, but never try to understand. you're still your pipe asleep, folding just to fit you in. You love me most when I am small, and that's not love at all, not at all. If I tear, it won't be quiet. If I go, I won't look back. You built a fire in my silence, but now I'm learning not to crack. You never hurt me anyway. Now you never